Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Dilla Hans!
Yo, it's your boy Dilla Hans coming to episode 59. Dilla's Room, you know what I'm saying? How much is too much? My co-host.
Tookie Hans.
And, like I said, episode 59. We coming live. You know what I'm saying? No, this ain't live, but it's actually a pre-recording. But I feel like it's live because it's raw and uncut. I really don't chop and edit too much of this shit. I really just throw it out there after it's done. So, you can say it's live, whatever you want to do. Today is Friday, 8:30 p.m. as I did this. So if y'all hear it when y'all hear it, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be too far from when y'all hear it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But how much is too much, babe? Come on.
So, when you're just, when you're fresh in a relationship with someone, or first date, whatever, and you you want to put yourself out there and kind of give this person a piece of who you are.
Don't forget to use your notebook.
Just remember what information is imperative for them to know. And, which information is just okay, that's just oversharing. That's a bit much.
Yeah. But how much is too much? But you think not telling your partner is bad too?
I mean, you could tell them what's important for them to know. Not things that your partner could possibly use to pass judgment on you, to make assumptions, and to, create...
But that's what relationship is, though. Relationship is to be honest and open with each other. To know as much as about the person you can.
Yeah.
So people want to know everything.
Yeah, but sometimes that's not the best thing.
Absolutely.
The truth would be
Absolutely.
oh my goodness, I had so many apples in my life. Exactly how many apples I ate, that might be a bit irrelevant.
Maybe, but maybe not though.
As long as the apples didn't get me sick, as long as it's not gonna affect how many apples I eat, is not gonna affect you directly. If it can, then yeah, you have to put it out there.
It'll always affect you directly, but that's the thing, because you want to be honest, because the other person find out some things about you. It could be a lot worse.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can tell, but sometimes just know the difference between that's just oversharing. That's just too much. All out for what? Yes, I had apples in my past, but I just think some things are just better left. You know what I mean? On women and females' part, absolutely. Women, how many of you women throw
and
things?
Same thing,
women and men. How many of you women have thrown things in your man's face based off something that he told you about his past?
And it happens, that's why,
frequently.
You always should give your partner the benefit of the doubt too, That's one thing. But we're going to talk about that next episode.
But I'm just saying, just getting to know someone. Yes, be vulnerable. Yes, lay all your cards out on the table. But some things just be alright. We don't need to talk about how your mom never bathed you as a kid right now.
What if
in
you got
this first
sexual
date.
diseases you don't want to tell anybody?
We're not talking about something like that. I just gave an example of what I was talking about.
No, that's something to talk about, Bill. Because what if somebody is holding a sexual disease and
you
they
have
don't
to
want?
Tell them.
I'm talking. Well, we ain't gonna do that, baby. It's Dilla's Room. So, like I said, if someone is withholding information on somebody that could potentially harm the person that you with, then that is sabotage. You can go to jail for that.
Of course. So, as I stated, when it comes to certain things, of course not. You should not tell that person. I mean, of course you should tell them. If it's going to directly affect them or anything of that nature, of course you should tell them. I stated that. Let me say it again.
And eating too many apples could directly affect the person as well sometimes.
How, baby?
It could. It surely. Because you just could have gained too much weight. Now you got too much baggage, too much junk on you. You know what I'm saying? The person don't want to deal with that.
What if the person gained weight and then lost weight, and they used to be fat, and if they never even told you they was fat, you wouldn't even know. Then
That's
what?
true. That's true. I've been in plenty of situations like that before. But the problem with those situations is the truth always comes out. Because that person is insecure about what they've done. Anyway.
I mean, depending. But I'm just meaning in the sense of, if you're on a first date with somebody, they don't need to know that your mother didn't bathe you as a kid. Like, just stuff like that. Like, that's just not none of his or her business right then and there. Like, because you know what that would say to a person? Baggage. It's a first date and you telling me already how your mother mistreated you as a child. Like, that's just a bit much. So when that's what I mean by oversharing. I mean by, like, that's just a bit much. Like, even for people who like to have those conversations about their exes when they first get together, you could talk a little bit, which I don't even recommend that at all. Daddy, you know, you're not like that, you know. But if that's just the side, what you do is a couple of things, you know, that was that. It was great. It wasn't great. Whatever. Let it go. They don't need to know your whole entire situation. That's what I mean by some information. Of course, talk about it. Let's get the truth out. I'm not saying don't tell your partner the truth. I'm not saying hide who you are from your partner. I'm just saying that some things are better left unsaid. There's no need to talk about it. There's no need to bring it up, because all it does is create weird vibes and weird stuff in your relationship when it's like, damn, I didn't even need to talk about that. I didn't even need to bring that up. Like, for what?
But
you know
sometimes
what I mean?
also, too, baby, you gotta remember what you feel like you shouldn't have brought up in a relationship later on down the line could have been detrimental to you, because it would be like, oh man, you didn't, you know, like, say you get somebody and maybe you're married, but you've been married for so long that, you know, you've been married but you've broken up with the husband. But you've been broken up so long, maybe you forget to tell the partner that you with, not forget, but you maybe get to a certain point with a partner, you know, y'all having fun together. I'm gonna say, you may forget to tell the partner that you married or whatever the case, because you've been broken up so long, you didn't really think about it like that. Maybe that marriage came out of nowhere or whatever how it happened. But then down the line, maybe your partner wants to marry you, and now all of a sudden, then I can't get married because of such and such.
You're saying. So,
you know what I'm saying? So,
okay,
you know, sometimes. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't sometimes, you know, with that. But I get exactly what you're saying, that it is definitely important to watch what you say in your relationship. When you're talking to somebody, I mean, not somebody, when you're talking to your partner, not somebody, when you're talking to your partner, it is
right.
important. But sometimes you definitely should always, you know.
Right, all the time.
Tell as much. I mean, because this is the person you're going to be with for life. So I feel like in the spirituality side of it, you know what I mean, they should know everything about you, and you should know everything about them. You know what I'm saying?
Not on the first date.
No, not on the first date.
That's what I'm saying.
Not on the first date. No, absolutely not.
It's a bit much.
I agree with you, of course, on that, man, 100%. I agree with you for that theory, maybe for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe, you know, it takes a long time
to actually get to know someone. Yeah.
So I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah, but I definitely agree with you. Definitely tell all. You're supposed to be an open book to your partner. You on a first date with someone and you trying to see, like, okay, is this the woman I'm gonna be with? Is this the man I'm gonna be with? I'm just saying on the, you know, share, but there's no need to overshare. First of all, you don't want to seem like just too talkative. You don't want to seem like, just too much. You know what I mean? Just
right,
like,
absolutely.
damn, this person just got so much going on. You know what? My crazy story, imagine just made me first day. I'm just telling you everything. Like, oh, from when I was a kid and da-da-da-da-da, like, what the fuck?
Some people do.
Red flag.
Some people get nervous. Just get nervous, just sweat out all their business and shit. First dates, I've seen it, it's just stupid. People just retarded. Don't even know,
Yeah.
I've even done it myself, so I know. It happens.
Yeah, I don't want to know about what you're doing.
But no, it happens. I mean, I'm just gonna, cause I don't. You gotta understand something too, baby. Dilla's room is not about just telling a story. It has to be come from experience. Cause why would I teach somebody something that I haven't actually went through in my life?
Mm-hmm.
I need to. You know what I mean? So anything that I'm telling people, I've been through in my life. I've seen it. I experienced it. So this is 100% real. So what my wife is saying is correct. You know what I'm saying? You telling your first everything on the first, it just will be a turn off, and you will look crazy, look bad. But this happened when I was younger. Man, I'm almost 30 years old. You talking about things when I was like 18, 19, shit like that. When I was 16, 15, actually not 19, but 15, 14. I learned shit early, but it happened to me. When I was really young, like really, really young. I must have been like 12 or something. Yeah, I probably was like 12. I probably was like 11, 12 doing shit like that. Yeah, young boy.
But yeah, don't do that. And just because you don't know who the person is, you be careful because what you really do sometimes is give them ammo. So sometimes when
people
things,
are fucking evil.
Right, they will say like, just
especially
the weirdest
women.
thing.
Women use this shit against you on a basic basis. That's what my wife said. Women, how many times do you do that to your man? And this is true. You know what I'm saying? The fire does go both ways, though. But at the same time, women is the number one source of doing this because y'all have a mouth and y'all use your mouth as a weapon, knowing that men are more logical and physical. So women feel like they mouths is to see all be all to things, and women gotta stop doing that. You know what I mean? If you in a relationship with your man, don't do that. Don't use what he says against him later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa for the man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, men, don't do it. For real, because men have issues with doing shit like that too.
Yeah, man, but women is way worse though, because women got a mouth. Women are nasty with their mouths. You talk real evil, real negative. Y'all don't know when to shut up. See, a man really don't do that unless a woman does it to him first. Women always got an issue with running her mouth and saying things, which causes a reaction, a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you said a reaction maybe last week, so now maybe this new week I'm still holding on tension from last week. You know what I'm saying? So things can happen like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's
but it's really something that women do. Women has a mouth on them, and this is what they do. Y'all talk, y'all argue, y'all don't know how to not argue. Y'all don't know when to stop. You know what I mean? Everything's a back and forth. You know what I mean? Instead of just you right. You know what I mean? Learn to fess up to what was wrong. Like men know how to fess up to when they're wrong, but some men don't. But men do. You know what I mean? No. Boys don't. See, it's the difference between a boy and a man. A man is gonna tell you, yeah, all right, I was wrong. And then I have to apologize. You don't have to say sorry and all that. But yeah, you can say you was wrong. Men do that. Boys, yeah, that's something different. But men gonna tell you, yeah, I was wrong. That's just how it go. And, you probably haven't dealt with a lot of men in your life. You've dealt with a lot of boys, but that's you. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that's the state of
I'm
mind.
a man. You know what I'm saying? I always gonna admit when I'm wrong.
First of all.
But anyway, we're gonna end the show out. You know what I'm saying? This show is done. Dilla's Room, episode 59. Peace.